Come out before you get me worried. Show me your hands.
Okay.
Take a seat on the...
What's going on?
What's going on with you, man?
Just trying to have
a good time? Yeah. What's your name?
Ralph.
Ralph what?
Shorty.
You got an ID, Shorty? Shorty doesn't sound like a last name to me.
It's my last name.
Shorty is?
Yeah. At the car.
And then you growed like 10 feet? It kind of doesn't work, does it?
I'm sorry, guys. You're kind of freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah, that's what we do. He's 17.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I didn't know you.
Okay. But you got a 17-year-old hanging out with you.
I mean...
Dad's worried, and... You understand that?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay, you got ID on you? Is there any other drugs in here other than weed?
No, there's nothing.
Is there any guns in here?
No, sir.
Okay.
Can you show me that he's only 17?
No, I can't, but I can convince you that he is.
Well,
I can put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of a car.
We do that,
Okay,
Ralph.
let's see an ID real quick.
We didn't just show up here.
Thanks, sir. You can take a seat back on the bed. I'm going to go give this back to them. End the recording, make a phone call. Oh, I don't know. I'm telling you, he's 17. Like, I wouldn't lie to you. Like, what sense does it make me lie to you? But listen, whatever you're doing, it's a bad fucking idea. Does that make sense to you? Like, getting high with a young kid, whatever, is a bad idea. No matter how, if they're 17 or 20, like, it's a bad idea. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you want to have fun by yourself, if you got things you got to figure out, you need to figure that out, and you can live your life however you want to live it. But when you start doing it with kids and stuff, then it starts to become a serious problem. Because listen to me, like, if he was a couple years younger, you'd be going to prison. You understand what I'm saying? With no strings attached. We'd be blowing this door up and we'd be taking you in our car. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to be careful about what you're doing out there. Just like he really needs to second guess his life choices. But you do too, because you can get yourself in a bad fucking spot. Do you understand that? Does that make sense?
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes straight out of OK, Oklahoma. And I'm not talking about OK, wherever the hell you think it is. But we talking about a former senator who basically get caught up in a hotel room. Excuse me, damn, all that coffee earlier this morning. Basically get caught up in a hotel room with a 17-year-old boy. Now, I don't know what's the age of consent in Oklahoma. I don't know if you got to be 18 or 17 or what. Maybe if you people from Oklahoma, whoever my subscribers are, my you know, people that's on the channel, maybe you could tell me what's the age of consent, because I don't know if it's 17 or 18. So I'm not gonna say that he should be arrested for, you know, basically being there with a child, because I don't know the age. But if you all could tell me, I would greatly appreciate it. But anyway, we have a guy who used to be a senator in a motel room, just chilling, smoking weed, smoking Big Reggie, smoking big loud. You know what I'm saying? What they call it, that kill, that cake, that doty, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But anyway, he ended up getting blasted and doing his damn thing. Now, I don't know how the police got called to the room. I don't know if they heard sounds coming from the room. I don't know if they smell smoke. Somebody like the song Mystical used to have, I smell smoke. I don't know if the workers was there smelling weed, smoking, called the police. But any kind of way, some kind of way, the police wind up over there, and it did not turn out too good. So what I would do is read the snippet from this beautiful essay they done wrote down about this man, and I'm going to make it real short but sweet. Let's start. Now, police department in Oklahoma released body camera footage Monday of former state senator Ralph Shorty. Sound like a damn pedophile. Ralph Shorty. Let's get that name right. Ralph Shorty, like the movie Get Shorty. Caught in a hotel room with an underage boy, making the video public days after he pleaded guilty to child prostitution and pornography charges. Why do these sick old bastards love these boys and these little girls? You know, and a lot of people say, well, it's sicker for them to love the boys and the girls. I think it's just sick all the way around the board, because the moment you try to weigh it on your Libra scales and you try to justify, is it more worse to do this and more worse to do that, you kind of accepting it in a way. Just say it's all a bunch of mess, and, you know, they shouldn't be doing that shit, to make a long story short. Now, the Moore Police Department released the footage of the encounter that occurred early on March 9th at a Super 8 motel in Moore, Oklahoma. Fox 59 reported. In a Super 8, he didn't take the little boy to the Hilton. He didn't take him to the Marriott. He didn't take him to the Four Seasons. Hell, he lucky he didn't take him to Days Inn, but to the Super 8. You feel me? Now, what is it about these pedophiles with something about that Super 8? Is it with the Super, or is it with the 8? I don't know why, you know, and it's a lot of stories about these guys getting caught up with these young boys, these underage children in Super 8 motels. Google it, look it up. You like, damn, what is Super 8 running? You know, and I don't want to get sued, so I ain't gonna say nothing about Super 8. I'm just saying it's kind of strange that all these stories take place at their motels, if you will. Now let's continue. The footage showed police knocking on the door of a room occupied by Shorty, a Republican, and the underage male. Police say they went to the room after receiving a welfare check call placed by the teen's boy's father. How in the hell did the boy's father let his 70-year-old son ride off in the sunset with this grown-ass man? Let me know that right there. And whoever the dad is, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be getting a damn charge for stupidity also, just like the woman that committed that fraud with the fake-ass sign language. You see what I'm saying? They need to have both of their ass up in court and let her represent him. When you want to ask, well, what dad? Why did you let Junior go somewhere with Shorty to a motel and had an interpreter shit, and she just fucking up everything? You feel what I'm saying? And next thing you know, give his ass 5 years because you don't know what the hell the interpreter's saying because she fake. Now, so what are they saying? One of the officers asked the other. Well, drug related, maybe, an officer replied. Maybe was coming here to buy some weed. Either here for narcotics or prostitution for narcotics. Like the kid's prostituted himself out, the other officer asked. So you got a young guy who's basically holding himself out for some weed. You know what I'm saying? Doing some strain for a little piece of change. Post 17-year-old boy need to be in goddamn high school graduating or somewhere getting ready for college. But no, he's out here sucking penises for damn a hit of marijuana for some of their rigid. You know, and I done heard people doing some strain for a little piece of change for crack cocaine and heroin or meth, but not for no damn weed, man. You know what I'm saying? Not for no weed. You know, you too young for that. You know, and is weed legal in Oklahoma? Hell, somebody let me know. I mean, your dad won't give you a couple dollars to let you go buy a joint or two, you know what I'm saying, or a blunt or two, depends on what you smoke, or if you're dabbing or whatnot, you know how they be doing dabbing. You mean tell me Pops won't give you a couple dollars and you got to go out here and sell your body just to get high? Shame on you. You know, and it's not your dad's job to pay anything for you anyway. But I'm just saying, if dad know you out there hoeing for weed, how can you be a dad and live with yourself? You know, like, damn, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I have to disown my child. I'm like, boy, if you out there doing all that for weed, imagine you do if you really got some hard drugs. So I'm gonna let you go right now because you might kill me in my sleep and try to take that $15 out of my pocket, my last 15 at that. Now, anyway, the officers said they smelled marijuana and later discovered a small amount of it in the room along with condoms and lotions found in a backpack that belonged to Shorty, Fox 25 News reported. Now, Shorty was going to tear his little boy ass up in that night. I ain't talking about hitting him with them bees and stuff, you know, with them bob and weave punches. No, he was going to beat him up the other way. We all know what that way is. We ain't got to say, you know, we still trying to keep it kind of classy on here, if you will. This guy got lotion in the goddamn backpack. He got condoms in the backpack, the Trojan kind, all that. You know, he ain't got the Magnum kinds. I don't think. Probably got the little mediums, the small to the mediums. You know, this guy came prepared. He got Boone's Farm in the backpack. He got Annihilator, Skittles, M&M's, Boston baked beans, lemon heads, Pop Tarts, all that. Anything that a kid can want all the way up to a grown man. You know, he came prepared. You know, he came with it on his damn mind. And Shorty, you need to be ashamed of yourself. Your wife ain't satisfying you, you sick bastard. Now, the cop said, hey, it's Moore Police Department, man. We just need to check on your welfare. Make sure you are okay. We're not going away, the officers were heard saying. Later, the officers were heard talking to someone inside and telling the person to hurry up and get dressed. The video cuts when the teenager appeared and then picks back up to the officer speaking to Shorty, who was hiding behind the door. Now, his big grown funky ass hiding behind a damn door. You ought to be so ashamed of yourself. Ain't it strange, but ain't it funny at the same time how the devil have y'all looking like a damn fool? You know what I'm saying? And then y'all want to talk about, no, you would do that. No, the devil made you do it, you know, because he used weak people for people like us to talk about it and get a good enjoyment. I was like, Lord, thank God that ain't me or my child. Let's keep it real. Now, anyway, come on out and officer order Shorty. Now, you're getting me worried. Show me your hand. They finna bust a cap in him right there at that moment. Now, Shorty appeared and was wearing a shirt. Now, guess what kind of shirt he was wearing? I got to tell you all. He's wearing a shirt with a reference to the Bible verse from Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22, which call for women to submit to their husbands. Fox 25's News reported. Now, why in the hell would a pedophile wear a Bible shirt, shirt with a Bible verse on it, speaking from Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22? Women, submit to your husbands. So is the little boy a woman now? I mean, what the hell? Are you brainwashing this boy like the Jim Jones coat? He had the people dying and drinking the Kool-Aid? What is this man really trying to do? Who is he? Is he a former senator or is he a former cult leader? I don't know who the hell he is. Is he David Koresh mixed with a little Trump? I don't know who the hell this guy really is. But to wear a Bible verse, what blasphemy is that right there? And for that, boy, God is going to punish you like Bishop Earl Carter used to say, God gonna get you. Now, the officers told Shorty he was with a 17-year-old male, but the former state senator replied, can you show me that he's only 17? You know what I'm saying? Like, what I gotta lie for? Like, who the hell is gonna lie about that? And it's kind of ironic that he want to act like he didn't know how old this boy was, knowing damn well this boy got a damn ID right there in his backpack, and the boy being told him how old he was. But he's such a pervert and stuff. Remember, he got child pornography, prostitution and stuff, so he already don't give a damn about the age anyway. Now he want to play games with the cops. Now the cop said, I can't, an officer replied, but I can convince you that he is. I can put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of the car. Now, the officer asked what Shorty was doing in the room with the teenager, and he said they were having a conversation about which way he gonna lube his ass up. If that's just the truth right there, that's the conversation you were having. Do you want me to go up? Do you want me to go down? Do you want me to go side to side? Or what? Because I can't see nothing that a 17-year-old boy and a grown-ass man with marijuana perforating the air, you know what I'm saying, till the aroma just burn your eyes, for them to have a conversation about the Lord, even though he had a shirt on with a Bible verse from Ephesians. Now, I can't see them talking about Boy Scout cookies. I can't see them talking about the cure for cancer and homeless. So what else can they be talking about? Now, the former state senator was eventually arrested. Police accused Shorty of hiring the 17-year-old for sex. You filthy animal. Now, a police report indicated a search of the teen's tablet computer uncovered a series of sexually explicit exchanges in which Shorty referred to him as baby boy. We ain't talking about Tyrese, even though Spanky Hayes said some stuff about Tyrese. Y'all go look that up anyway. And if Ty, you seeing this, you know, I'm just saying what Spanky said. Since he said baby boy, it triggered something on me. Don't get mad at me, Ty. Now, Shorty referred to the boy as baby boy and offered him cash in exchange for sexual stuff. The FBI became involved in the case following Shorty's arrest and searched his Oklahoma City home. The married father of 4 resigned in March after he was arrested on state charges of engaging in child prostitution and transporting a minor for prostitution. So he's not only bringing kids to him, he's taking kids elsewhere, you know what I'm saying, to turn them out. Ain't that sad right there? He's not only a customer, but he also is a supplier. And people that used to slang know what that mean right there. Now, last Thursday, Shorty pleaded guilty to the charges in exchange for federal prosecutors dropping 3 child pornography charges against him. He faces between 10 years and life in prison and a fine of up to $250,000 for child sex trafficking. The judge did not set a sentencing date. Now, ain't this one sick damn thing right here? And I spent this whole video going over basically what he's charged with and what he did and how he's lying, trying to manipulate this little boy. That is a sad situation. Let me know what you all think about this situation right here. And what do you think should happen to Shorty nasty ass? You know what I'm saying? Should we nail him to the cross some more? And I will keep you all updated on this story, because it's one thing. It's one thing to mess with a child, but it's another thing. And the boy at 17, he's still considered a child, really. Still consider. And anybody watch 17, you still young. Trust me. When I was young, I thought I was grown and everything, but trust me, you realize you don't know nothing. You still a kid, you know. Even when you get older, you realize, you know, you still don't know that much. But the point I'm making this right here, it's one thing to sit up in here and molest the children, which is dead wrong, and he need to be punished, held to the wall. But it's another thing to use God. Because you never know what this boy mind at. You never know what he is thinking. And for him to have a Bible, have a shirt on with a Bible verse, Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22, women submit to your husbands. He wore that for that little boy, so that little boy would submit to him. Ain't that sad right there? Just because we would know to do better don't mean that the next person would know to do better. You know what I'm saying? Think about Jim Jones and these other people who used all kinds of, you know, religious doctrine, if you will, to make them do what they want to do their bidding. Let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you like, subscribe. Definitely share this video. Share it all around the world. We need to put Shorty ass on blast and let them know that's his ass. I'm out.